how to install any APK file on any iOS device or iPhone. Simply, you can't at all. Like the video, subscribe, and leave a comment down below if you actually thought it was possible. In all seriousness though, APK files are Android application packages, and they are made specifically, you guessed it, for Android devices, of course. Just like iOS charging cables will only work on iOS devices, Android APKs only work on Android. And there aren't any ways to convert an APK into an IPA either. APK files are made specifically to work on Android devices on their specific infrastructure and are downloaded automatically when you download an app from the Play Store. Just like .ipa files are downloaded from the App Store and are specifically made for Apple iOS devices. Anybody telling you that it's possible to convert these two or install an APK on iOS is simply lying to you. The only way this would theoretically be possible is through an emulator, which currently only exists for Windows or macOS. These are virtual machines that run the actual Android operating system and therefore are able to run APK file. But anything short of an emulator will not work. And currently Android emulators are simply too resource intensive to run on iOS devices. You require a desktop or laptop to run them. So please don't trust anybody that tells you that they have some kind of tool or secret method to install APKs on iOS. And yes, you guessed it, just simply changing the ending of the file will not make it installable on iOS either. And I know most of you want to install mods, and most mods are available for Android, therefore are APK files. For you guys, I recommend you find legitimate providers for iOS mods. And to do that, you simply Google HackerBot, go to hackerbot.net, enter the name of your game, specify whether it requires the internet to work or not, whether it's a shooter, start a tool. It will show you exactly what kinds of mods are possible in your game. Everything else is fake. Keep in mind that 95% of all mods for Android and iOS are fake and will promise you impossible features, such as unlimited money in online games, which is impossible because online games store the money value on servers that cannot be modified. So simply go to Get Sheets for your game, specify iOS, mod, and you'll find out whether there are trusted developers working on your game, and you can download the iOS mods there. You could also simply run an emulator on your desktop computer or buy an actual Android device. But at this point, and in the foreseeable future, there is absolutely no way to install APK files on any iOS device whatsoever. And this will probably stay the case for many years to come. As even if there was an emulator for iOS that was able to emulate Android, I highly doubt that that would be allowed on the App Store. I'm sorry for assuming that you guys are trying to mod games or apps, but it's one of the few things where Android is just better than iOS, as there are more mod developers and they are easier to develop. So that's probably the reason why you guys are trying to install APKs, because there are not that many apps that are available on Android that aren't available on iOS. For more content about modding on Android and iOS, subscribe to the channel, like the video if you've learned something, and comment down below. Tell me, why are you looking to install an APK on your iOS device? So I know next time when I do a video like this, why you guys are looking to do that. Was I right about the modding thing? By the way, you can also use HackerBot to find Android mods as well. Much love to you iOS lovers, but when it comes to modding, Android has you beat.